Fantastic.
Wonderful.
At Pure Clinical, help with a lot of the business development. Talking with clients and then trying to always like find out what their pain points are. And then the approach I like to take it as always top-down approach, trying to find, especially talking with folks like, at the strategic level, the key decision makers, to find those people and then to really sit down with them and know, like, let's say for the coming quarter or the coming years, see like, what's in the pipeline and then how they're like planning out the pipeline roadmap, and then trying to see like, what areas like, Pure Clinical and Pure FDA could come in place to really support them in solving those like, potential, whether it's from the strategic level all the way to the execution level, and then that supports the whole commercialization strategy. Oh, that's a very good question, Kaisha. It's like I do definitely travel a lot, but I think from my past experiences, I think travel has always been good, meeting different people. But sometimes I do try to take a little bit of time off just to regroup my thoughts and then to regroup the planning. Because if you're on the road too much, it's very hard to find time just to sit down and think about it, about things. So, yep. Yes, multiple times. The most recent one before this time, Munich, was Medica last year. So we've been in Germany, we attended Medica there with our Pure FDA, Pure ID, Pure Clinical team, and then met a lot of good manufacturers and also good friends at the time. So yeah, this is gonna be my, I think like on business and like personal wise altogether, it's probably like my 4th or 5th time in Germany. In Munich, so we're attending here at OCT, Outsourcing In Clinical Trials for medical devices. So we're here to really share our experiences and the clinical studies we performed in the past year or so, and then also learn from other people's experience. And the goal of, I think, OCT, the beauty of it is really to share experiences and then learn from others to see how to better reduce costs as well as accelerating timelines of clinical studies. Oh yeah, always. Whether we have good conversation or not, I think it's always a learning experience, and then it's good to meet similar, similar-minded peers in the space. And then yeah, I think I was just talking with a orthopedics manufacturer about their pain points and then their prospect, their roadmap about like IVDR and stuff. So it's good to hear especially folks like for manufacturers who are facing the MDD to MDR transition as well as IVDD to IVDR transition. You guys are not alone because a lot of people are also facing similar issues. So it's just really how we all can work together to really overcome those issues. Networking is very important, as we all know, and then it's really to find whether it's folks in this just medical from manufacturer's perspective or even from service provider perspective, right? It's always be very open to what others are telling us, and then to listen to their pain points and then what they're also doing. And this way, just by having conversations with not just one or two, but with many different players, then we could actually formulate different various strategies to see how we can help us as Pure Clinical or Pure FDA, Pure ID to support all those players in this market to whether it's address them from a strategic level all the way to the execution level, all the way through commercialization. Yep. Adam, yes, Kaisha, that's a great question. Adam, he's definitely great. He has a lot of wealth of experience in this medical device field, as we all know. That's I'll talk a little bit more on the professional side, and then I'll comment on his personal side. And then Adam, Adam and I have known each other for I think over 2 years now. I would say pretty close to 2 years. 2 years from now, and then and then he had, with his wealth of experience, I think he's definitely showed me a lot, taught me a lot in this medical device area. as well as and the business opportunity we've done together, and then we've helped grew Pure Clinical, expanded Pure Clinical from from ground zeros all the way to this date. So I think this is a great accomplishment us as a team. And then at personal level, I think he's someone who's definitely super fun to work with. And then he's we share a lot of similar humor together, especially during
You're similar age.
Yeah, similar age, exactly. And we're similar age, exactly. And then he's definitely taller than I am. Aside from that, we're very similar in age. And then, but yeah, I think overall, I think it's definitely been a great experience working with Adam. So, yep. So after Munich, so there are a few options on the table. One is to visit our other partners across Europe, and then the other is to look for more sites to potentially partner with. And then we currently have a few studies that's coming up, and then we just want to ensure to settle some of those contacts or prospects to make sure we vet them before we include them in our studies coming up.